Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Paradise Sales. My name is Patrick Buffett. Here we teach you how to dramatically improve the quality of your life. You see, a lot of us dream of, let's say, becoming a millionaire. I don't usually want to use the word millionaire, but I would say becoming financially free or financially independent. But what does it take, or what does it truly take to achieve this level of wealth? Not long ago, I was reading about a news from Yahoo News and financial news, and I came across a report that was talking about how IRS was reporting about an average millionaire has not only one, two, three, but they got seven different sources of income. Yes, you heard me right. 7 streams of money flowing into their bank account, building their wealth and securing their financial future. So today we're going to talk about, the topic is going to be about the 7 streams of income from the 7 sums of income from the rat race to reality. Yes, we need to be talking about this stuff to be able to help us get there. Because like I said, most of us, that's our dream. Actually, a lot of us, that's our dream, actually. So that is what we're going to talk about today. Yeah. So why are multiple sources of income so powerful? Why are multiple sources of income are so powerful? I think I have something. Go ahead. Okay. Why is multiple sources of income so powerful? It all comes down to diversification and risk management. Just like a smart investor spread their money across different asset classes to minimize potential losses. A millionaire understands the importance of not relying on just one source of income. Yes. No. Let's look at this. Let's think about this. If you only have one way of making money, such as our traditional 9 to 5 job, what happens if you get laid off or that company goes under? Suddenly, your entire livelihood is at risk. But if you have multiple irons in the fire, losing one sort of income, while not certainly not ideal, it is not catastrophic because you have other things to fall back on while you regroup and rebuild. So, like I said, today we're gonna go through and see how we can look at these 7 incomes that most people that are doing very well financially, what are they doing? And so, what are these 7 income streams that millionaires rely on? According to IRS, the first one is dividend income. Dividend income, right? So this income is from stocks that pay you dividend for owning them. There are a lot of stocks that pays you in the dividends. Not. I know most people will buy stocks to make sure it goes up and up and up, but we do have stocks that pay you, monthly or 3 months, you get dividend, and that's what these people are doing. Just stocks, I think just buying stocks for dividend is risky. Why? Because if anything happens, you go down with it. right? But we do have uh, different kind of group of stocks that can also make you the same way without being risking just one stock. One of them is SHAD, which is created by Charles Schwab that invest in um, high dividend paying companies in the United States. That's a group of companies. When you invest in that, anything happens, let's say one company is going down, they have certain levels. They take that one and bring one in, so you don't really lose much. Rather than just doing just a single stock, a single stocks is very inviting because the returns are very good as compared to the group of stocks coming together. Or those things are very the single ones are very uh, inviting. But I consider that as risky. It might be different from you. By me, I don't just do single stocks. So that's one of them. The second one is earning income. This is just like a regular 9 to 5 job that we do that brings you income, right? So we all know about that. We all expect about that. That's what most people do. So yes. And the third one is rental income. Uh, Either you have a property, you renting it out, and apartment, office, whatever it is that you're getting money back. That's what they do. Um, and the fourth one is royalties. Royalties is whereby you're generating money from a book, um, music. These days it's very common, or patents. Sometimes you can even make a YouTube video. All these might not take just a day. It might take a while. I know I've heard and I've seen people that made videos 5 years ago. It didn't catch fire at that time, but as time goes on, it started catching fire and it started making them money. These are some of them also that you can do. And the next one is capital gains. That is buying stocks, and these stocks, um, also buying stocks and those stocks appreciating, or buying real estate appreciating when you sell them. You get these uh, capital gains. And the next one is business profits. You see, you can also, whilst you can also, create your own business, making that profit. You can also, if you can do that, you can also invest in this somebody's property, somebody's business. These days, there are small setup companies that you can invest in. It's risky though, but you can watch out. Investing and brings you this, bring you a little bit. And the last one is investing incomes, like you know, savings, bonds, and all that. These days, because of the way interest rate is so high, uh, you know, higher savings account can get you about 4, 5. I know about 4.5%. So when you invest in those, or when you put your money down for that, it brings you that bonus is also there. So you can go through this process. I know this, whilst this might take a while to be able to build this, because it doesn't take a day. It takes a while. Building up to all 7 of these can take years, even decades. But you have to start from somewhere. Luckily, there are a few income streams that on this list that can at least accessible to most individuals. So whilst you can not go through them right away, you can start doing this buying stocks, by index fund. These are very common that you can start. Like I said, it might not start bringing you money right away, but as time goes on, you start putting in $50 every month. Gradually, then it will start. That will be a point where you start putting off the dividend, it start bringing you something that is very substantial. The next one is also buying these rental companies, buying real estate and stuff. Yeah, it involves a lot of money. But what you can do is you can start by, if you don't have all the money to do that, yeah, you can still buy. There are also real estate um, stocks that you can also start investing in, like reals. We have one of them that, not a lot of them that you can invest in to bring you that money. The thing is, you know, whilst you're doing this also, you don't want your money to be in the same place. You want to just spread it around a little bit. And if you have everything on there as a renter, if you're doing real, that means you still have your money in the stock exchange. So you can start doing that. And after a while, when it goes up, you can just take them out and start buying your real estate. These are, and you can also make YouTube videos. You can also write books, think, and all those things. You might think it might not catch fire. That is um, something that you can also look up to start doing. So, like I was saying, it's not simple making this, but you can start from somewhere. And I'm not saying this. IRS is saying it. It says average millionaire at least is coming home with 7 streams of income. That is why they have some. So, like I said, you can start doing the same thing. It might not be one day, it might not be a year, a month, but as you continue to start doing it gradually, it's going to get you somewhere. My name is Patrick Bafi. Watch out for the next video and make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally, and be generous. See you.